Hey Jeff, hey Jeff, hey Jeff, hey Jeff, hey Jeff, guess what? Guess what?
The fuck do you want?
I bought a mower.
No shit, Sherlock.
I feel strangely old for being excited about that.
No shit, Sherlock. I was with you yesterday. I was in the car sleeping.
So yeah, that happened. And everyone's going crazy because people are rioting because people are dumb.
No, it's more like you have 3 cops that are racist. Not all cops are racist. Some cops are.
I don't know the details. I just know people were setting shit on fire and bashing storefront windows open. Because apparently that happened to the mobile, or like the Metro PCS store right next to Walgreens here.
Oh,
it's all boarded up and shit.
Oh, so that's what happened to so that's what happened to the AT&T store then.
It's all covered in plywood and shit, and no one's allowed in. They have to have someone come outside.
Let me explain something. Indiana. Let me explain something. Indiana and all the rest of the world. Fucking stop it already.
This is dumb. You're freaking out. You're like, okay, people can protest, but when you actually threaten other people's livelihoods like that and actually do violent acts like that, no. Case in point, my landlord asked me why I wasn't out protesting with him. I thought you would be out there too. Well, you want to know what my response was to that? I looked him dead in the face and said, "Fuck no, they're setting things on fire."
Look, I understand that an innocent man was wrongfully killed. I understand that. Some cop is like, we got some dirty cops out there, but not all cops are bad. Not all cops.
Like, I don't know the whole story, but then again, I don't delve into news or politics because it's too depressing.
In my case, rest of the United States, fucking stop it before this world gets turned into a damn third world country. Seriously, I do not want fucking tanks or fucking aircrafts coming down the fucking street fucking night.
I saw a member of the Army earlier today when I was at Host Connections.
You see, United States, stop turning this shit into a third world country.
He was decked out in like a full-on gear with canteens and a backpack and shit.
I'm hoping he's coming home because, seriously, let me explain one thing. If this turns out like the Purge, you can damn well guarantee I will be the first one to fucking start tomahawking the shit to the people. 1, if you burn down the fucking bank that actually holds our livelihood of where I get paid, I will find your ass and kill you. 2, stop this shit already. You're fucking grown-ass people. 3, again, we know the world is horrible and shit, but that doesn't mean to go to fucking AutoZone and burn it the fuck down.
I'm like, why are you taking it out? Why are you looting? Why are you bashing in businesses and shit? They had nothing to do with it. You're just all being dicks.
Again, you're not doing a peaceful protest. This literally, you're not representing George Floyd and his family. You're just doing this for shits and giggles now.
Yeah, peaceful stops at when you take a hammer to a storefront window.
Yeah. Look at Minnesota. Now, we don't plan on making our world turn like this again. So when Minnesota comes to fuck down and realize, why can't we go to work? Well, you dumb motherfuckers, you burnt down your place of business. Oh, why can't we get paid or get groceries? Because you burned it the fuck down.
Because you set fire to all the stores out here for some strange reason. And bashed them out and then made sure that no one can go in because we may not win, but fuck it. We'll make sure that everyone loses.
Okay, so here's an idea. If your ass ends up homeless because of your dumbass actions, don't expect no damn sympathy from Black Storm.
No sympathy!
Literally, don't expect no damn sympathy from us.
No sympathies.
Because of the fact your dumbass decision was the one that caused this. Now, if you're out on the damn street because you couldn't pay your damn mortgage, because in your infinite fucking wisdom and your infinite fucking brilliance, you decided, I got an idea, let's burn the bank where all my money's at. Don't expect no handouts. You dumb sons of bitches need to learn to live with this.
I'm just taking a quick look right now. I just noticed that Link Carr has not posted an episode early this week. I think his episode got delayed or anything like that because he lives in Minnesota, and this is where all this shit is going down.
Again, my cousin lives. It's like my cousin lives in Minnesota. It's like her job got burned down, and my other cousin's job got burned down. So literally, stop this shit right now. Because again, if you fuck up this world, I'll gladly see every one of you sons of bitches in hell. I will gladly see every one of you sons of bitches in hell. That way I can torment you all for all eternity. I have no qualms with that shit.
Stand over. I'm just thinking how you're going to see how you're into torment of from all eternity. You're just going to stand over them and piss on their faces and shit.
Yeah, I am.
Just beat them with your dick. But yeah, I'm just checking real quick. And I'm like, I really don't care for most of the I forgot what I was about to say. I don't care about what most internet celebrities are doing. It's just there's just Link Carr is one of the few people from the place that it shall not be named because technically hasn't been a part of that for years now. But he's one of the few guys I still watch, and that's why I brought it up. Or I'm like, I'm just checking his Twitter right now. Oh, he's still tweeting shit. So apparently he's not dead. And probably his black wife's just telling him, you sit your ass back home. You're not going outside.
Again, people, fucking use common sense and reason.
You expect that of the human race. We've already established this. Most people are dumb and easily spooked.
No. We established this. 90% of the damn world is fucking dumb and spooked. We established this shit the first minute Y2K happened.
I don't like the new layout of DeviantArt. After using the original DeviantArt layout for God only when did I join?
So again, let's be honest.
I'm checking to see when I joined.
Let's be honest here.
I joined...
Again, let's be honest here.
How long have I been here?
90% of the world is pretty much stupid and dumb right about now because, again, the first minute that the news actually said, oh yeah, COVID-19, people started panicking.
It doesn't even say it on the new layout because it used to tell you how long you've been on there for so long. It's been at least a good 10 years since I started.
So again, we know that pretty much this world, let's be honest, we're all not perfect. But again, use common sense, people. Instead of being pissed off at like every cop you see, there are some that are good.
I'm trying not to mess with the cops to begin with, because that seems like a really dumb idea.
Look, I understand that some are racist and some are prejudiced, but not all of them are racist and prejudiced.
Because I'm the kind of guy who just wants to be everybody's friend. You have to give me a reason to not like you. I'm like, because I'm perfectly harmless.
But again, it's understanding that this world, it sucks. It does.
The world's full of idiots.
It is.
And I've been forced to stay at home and just game. Well, I'm going out now to cut people's grass to get some extra cash because I want a Nintendo Switch. Which, by the way, thank you, Dad, for sending me $100 so I can buy the mower. Because I never asked for anything. And he's like, you're going to invest it into a tool to get you so you can do work. Cool. Where you going?
Throw something away.
Oh, you dropped something?
Yeah.
You dropped a pizza?
I did. I'm not trusting this floor because it's
Speaking... oh, right, we gotta talk about that! So, something happened in the intervening time, besides, well, the world going crazy last week, but it happened beforehand, and we wanted to talk about it. We record this in Jeff's basement. About a week and a half ago.
Which is also my bedroom.
Yeah, your basement is also your bedroom. About a week and a half ago, we had a rather short, I'm saying short because it only lasted like 20 minutes.
I don't know about that. In Gary, it kind of like went hands. Like
in Hammond, because I was here in Hammond, it only went for like 20 minutes. A short rainstorm.
And I'm guessing
that rained for 20 minutes.
I'm guessing in Gary it went like close to 30 or 25 because it came down. It stopped, then came down hard, then stopped, and then came down stupidly harder.
Did you have hail though?
No, we did not. We
did.
Ass rain.
We had, and when I say short, it's only because of the short time frame.
Well, hold on. Let me explain. Mine's in Illinois. They had heavy rain. It's like they had heavy winds. Because seriously, when she walked outside of her house, her driver's side mirror was hanging off. And there was like a tree limb that fell on it. So no, I've
seen worse. At the aftermath after it was over.
Yeah, just look at the tornado.
Apparently, someone fire hosed the entire northwest Indiana during that time when it was raining because we had rivers.
No, they didn't fire hose it. It's like they opened up every fire hydrant in northwest Indiana. Some parts of northwest Indiana. Let me explain that because in Hebron, like if you go to Hebron and all that shit, completely sun, there was no rain at all. You go to anywhere else, there was no rain at all. Literally, there was no rain, there was no clouds inside. It was like a clear-ass sunny day. So it's more like it targeted Hammond, Munster, Highland, Gary, Cherville, Maryville, Valparaiso.
We got submerged. When I say there were rivers, the streets became rivers. Jeff, what did you see once the rain was over?
I can tell you what the fuck I saw when I was in Gary. He's like, if everyone that lives in Indiana knows how long Grant and Burr, it was like between Grant and Burr is. Yeah, I was at my grandma's house outside enjoying the rain as I watched as a fucking river come from Grant, all the way down from Grant, kept going all the way down to Burr.
Okay, that's a good one to that's a good one to bring up. But I was referring to the other thing you saw.
Besides massive water that literally looked like a river?
I'm talking about the dude you was being pulled by the truck when the...
Oh! That one!
So explain that!
We all know how people have lifted trucks. I mean, you go down south, it's pretty much a norm. You have a lifted truck. Yeah! It was raining, and I seen like 3 to 4 lifted trucks barreling through the water having some fun. But no. The fourth one is where I've seen it is like where it got real stupid. There was this guy with a lifted Chevy Silverado pulling a guy in a canoe wearing a rain scarf and it's like rain hat. He was wearing a rain fucking scarf, rain hat, or rain poncho. Yell is like literally having the canoe tow with them and tell him to go faster right through this puddle. I should have brought my camera out the first minute I saw that, but I brought it out the last minute. When they passed by. I was still wondering. I was like, wait, hold on. I did not just see some guy in a lifted truck pull a damn canoe. With a guy in a rain freaking scarf and like rain hoodie just having some fun.
So when I say we got flooded...
No, here's the fucked part. Right as he went through one puddle, All I just heard was him telling him to go faster. To go faster through the gutter. I just watched as this lifted truck is up to the ground. I watched as he ran through the water going 60 and the water just did this. It went towards it. It's like, look, this is how the water is. The lifted truck, it went past his doors. That water went past his doors. I'm like, either this motherfucker's going to blow out his engine or you're going to catch some shit.
So, when I said we got flooded, we weren't kidding.
Yeah, we weren't.
I saw trees that were completely and utterly uprooted.
Yeah, I seen that too. There was some in Griffith. And there still is some in Griffith that people are still not getting
And with
done.
the side effect of that was people's houses got flooded.
No. Yes, people's houses got flooded. In Chicago, there was an upturned. It's like there was a freaking. You know how like our garage is like a shanty.
Yeah.
There was an upturned shed like that. I mean, a full-size built shed that was literally built to the ground, uprooted, turned over to its side a little bit, and that was in Chicago.
So the next day, Jeff calls me, asked me, "Am I doing anything? And do you have anything planned?" I respond with, "No, I'm just sitting at home, just playing games and shit," because my place was fine. He said, "Good, because we need to pump out my basement."
It got worse when I came home because my garbage can was overturned. There was a shit ton of trash everywhere. So yeah, I had to clean up that, and then
We had to tear up your carpet.
Yeah, we pretty much did. We cut that shit out, and literally the only dry spot is like literally this is slow. Is like what I'm standing on is finally getting dry a little bit.
And it's a week later.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be worried about that because that's gonna be mold problem, dude.
We already have no problem, but there's a solution to this. To get rid of like musty smell, you take a brown paper bag and fill it with charcoal a little bit. Half a bag of charcoal. You fill the brown paper bag with a little bit of charcoal, and that gets rid of the musty, kind of like
Well, I wouldn't even want to be breathing in mold.
Again, I bleached this damn carpet for like 3 times. So literally, when you walked into our house, our damn house was like smelling like bleach. I was literally sleeping in bleach. I was.
And you're not white yet?
Nope. That just tells you.
You should be white. Well, I'm not that white anymore because
No, because you look like it's like you look like an orange penis. That's what you look like. Slightly tan orange penis.
Well, my skin is darker because I'm working outside.
I know.
Though I also learned something. I should wear sunscreen. Because guess what, Jeff? Guess what happened to my back?
I'm not even going to answer this because the first damn thing out of your mouth is like, I should have worn sunscreen. That should have been fucking obvious.
Guess what's happening to me right now?
I don't know. Let me slap your back and let me see.
Well, it's not going to hurt. It doesn't hurt now. But...
Oh, you should tell me when it did hurt.
But I'm going to lift up my shirt so you can see.
Why the fuck do you got a tan line? What the fuck?
Well, I was wearing a tank top. But at the shoulders, I don't know if it's still visible, but...
No, it's not.
Oh, well, there was a layer of skin that got removed.
Again?
I was shedding.
It's kind of horrible because this looks like a tan gone wrong. Look, you're wearing a tank top. Like, if you look at some part of your body, your whole damn stomach, white as hell.
Yeah, because I was out in a tank top.
Shorts is like your freaking shoulder blades. Looking dark as hell, like almost...
Because that was what was exposed to the sun. Oh, the very first night afterwards, when I realized I should have worn sunscreen. Oh, God, when I was laying down.
This is like a...
I was going, why hurt? I'm on my bed. This should be nice and soft and comfy.
Again, this is like a suntan going wrong when I look at you.
Because I was out working in it.
It's almost like you have a damn bikini line.
That's pretty much it.
What the
because
fuck?
I was from a tank top. Because I don't work shirtless. Because I'm not an appealing looking guy with a shirt off.
So is elderly people, but they still do it anyway.
Well, I'm not elderly, and I don't, and I have a moniker of modesty. I'm not like you, Mister. I don't give a fuck.
True. After a while, I stopped giving a fuck after I turned 22.
Fuck it, I'm old enough to drink.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna get booze, and that's just gonna make the pain go away.
It does. It totally does. Drinking helps. It's like drinking helps in modesty.
In moderation, you mean? You already fucked that word up.
No.
Modesty means something else.
Yeah, it also helps in modesty as well.
No, it doesn't!
Yeah, it does. Because it turns an ugly, because here's why I say modesty. It turns an ugly, it turns a batshit ugly chick into a hot bitch. That you wanna fuck.
Oh, I got a response from the Craigslist dude. I gotta tell him, sadly, I'm like,
don't tell him anything!
No, I'm not gonna leave it alone. I just bought one from Walmart yesterday.
Yeah, knowing that you were standing in a long line and that sun hit me, I was passed out of my truck. I was totally asleep in my truck. I don't care what anyone says, sleeping is like when that warm sun hits you, you just want to take a nap when you're not doing nothing. And that's what I did. I took a frickin' nap. I only got woken up because his ass called me saying he was in line. And then the only thing I hate the most when I'm sleeping in my truck is a motherfucking, that dust, is like that fluff ball flying up your nose.
Couldn't wait. I'm just going to tell him couldn't wait any longer for a mower.
So...
Because that was technically true. Because I've been waiting for a mower for about a month now. I'm like, I got tired of waiting.
Yeah, because the two warehouses, the one warehouse that you wanted to, it flooded.
Yeah! the place outside my house flooded. That was the storage area flooded.
Look.
But your mower was spared because I brought it to Carol's that day to cut her grass, and it was in her van.
Well, that's a good thing. The only thing my gas can was doing was chilling in the friggin' water. So again, my mower was spared, so I'm happy about that shit. My shanty was spared, which was...
I'm just going to let him know I just bought it.
Yeah, so here's the funny part. My shanty was...
I'm available today and tomorrow. I'm expelled most. I said it's a reliable mower, attractive. You need one, just couldn't look it over. Best deal for you, and then listing out his number. I am not repeating that because I did leave him a voicemail. Alright. And I just sent him a response.
That just tells you people, if Strider gets old, it's like Strider gets excited about a mower.
Yeah, that means I'm getting old. But no, I got excited about it. I don't like mowing the grass. But this means I get money. I get extra money.
Yeah, no shit. No one likes mowing. Look, we don't like shoveling the damn snow.
Though, I did learn that this brand new thing, one of the 2 yards I cut this morning, was a really, really big yard, and with your mower, I did it before, and it took like 3 hours. With this new mower, I had it done in an hour.
Mine I know it takes 3 hours. But again, I'm pretty much power through.
Plus it, I'm like, it's an old blades. Plus, you have that handle that likes to jank because apparently it doesn't like to stay in one position. You also try to pull that shit. I'm like, how much you trade me? You give me the new one, I'll give you the old one.
No, it's more like this. I was planning on robbing your ass on this one. I was literally planning on just saying fuck you, driving off, and taking your shit.
No.
Again, my mom's thinking about buying a new mower anyway, so.
Well, at least to get that model. Because they had several of them, and dude.
Again, mine is old, because that one was used and all that crap after our freaking previous mower took a shit, so it only takes me 2.5 hours to do my house because I'd just be power throwing everything with music. Music helps a lot of things.
Yeah, I power through it. I'm not listening to music on mine. I'm just listening to old D&D campaigns.
In my case, I'm just listening to freaking music, and my YouTube is just running on autopilot.
That tells me flat out that I'm a fucking nerd when I'm doing that. And yet I'm out doing yard work, getting sunburnt like crazy because apparently I don't go out much.
Yeah, no shit. You're inside the house all the day. In my case, I'd rather be outside. I grew up outside.
I did not. I grew up as a shut-in.
What
I hated going outside when I was growing up.
Really? When I was outside, I loved being outside when I was growing up. Shit. The only time I get to stay out until like close to 11 when my freaking family had a cookout. And there was like no school. I was happy as fuck. My curfew was like, as long as my parents was here, my curfew was like fucking 11.
I'm sorry, what? This is a video on here.
Wait. The only thing I just heard was had to come off. What the fuck?
But so you don't care about Black Lives then?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Not enough to leave a message.
Oh, it's racist to clean up graffiti because they're cleaning up a business that someone spray painted BLM on it, and they're cleaning it up. And I'm like, oh, you're cleaning that up. That means you don't care about Black lives. I'm like, that's really, really dumb.
Again.
I'm like, no, we don't like it when people we don't like it when people just basically deface freaking public property, and we're cleaning it up.
Again.
We don't care. It's not about the It's not about the message. It's about you deface public property. This is graffiti.
Strider,
this needs to go.
Strider, let me say something. I'm black. Literally, all lives freaking matter.
Yeah.
Not just black people's lives. So again, yes, don't get me wrong. I'm black and I support us, but again, all lives freaking matter. That means Japanese lives matter, white people's lives matter, Hispanic lives matter. Every freaking race out there matters.
I'm like, I can't believe we have to put a color before that.
Like,
that's the thing that fucks with me. That we have to kind of put a color before the phrase "lives matter."
All lives matter.
That's the one thing. I'm like, this is the white guy in here saying, I can't believe we have to assign a color to that. Are we that fucked up as a society that, or like, that, oh, they're not of a specific race, that means they're below us? I don't get that!
Welcome to the Joseph High School and what racism is like, what racism actually entails. And what prejudice still
I'm like, and that's the one thing, prejudice and racism never made sense to me. I'm like, he's beneath me because his skin is darker than mine, and he's a word I will not say. And I'm like, did you actually talk to the person? Or I'm like, because for me to not like somebody, they legitimately have to give me a reason to not like them. I have a number one rule when it comes to everything I do and know. And it comes to when I play video games. My number one rule for me to not, or I'm like, if for me to like you, is just this: don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. How's that hard?
Well, in my category is like, well, I'm still friends with you, but again, I already know I'm a dick. So,
but you do it to be funny. That's a difference.
That's kind of true. Actually,
you do it because it's funny, but normally just being a dick just to be a dick. I'm like, you're not saying that I'm flaunting my white privilege or anything like that, and I'm not calling you words I refuse to say.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much black, and I believe like, oh yeah, I got my own house. I don't think I'm better than your ass. And this is coming from a black person. Literally, we're two. It's like literally, Strider's is like literally. Johnny Boy's white. I'm black.
Well, I'm tan right now because I've been outside.
You're still white though.
Yeah.
In my case, look, when I'm in the sun, I turn extra crispy. I turn African black. I mean, if you look at my pigment of my arm, one's lighter than the other. So again, in the sun, I turn extra black. I make jokes at work. So
I'm like, I just don't understand this mentality though.
People are raised in that way.
And that's the one thing I don't get!
Look, my grandma is like, it's kind of like you're set in your ways. You don't want to change. You pretty much think you're you know everything. You're right.
Yeah, it's like when my grandma said that one time when I was riding in the back of her car when we were coming home from church. I'm not racist, but I don't think blacks should date whites. The blacks should stay with blacks and whites should stay with whites. And I'm just sitting in the back biting my tongue like, oh my god, this is the most racist thing I have ever heard. And I was just thinking, and then I said to you later when I told you that story, I'm like, I kind of want to get a black girlfriend just to spite her.
No, what will spite her is if I show up with a white girlfriend and you show up with a black girlfriend. That will totally spite her.
I'm like, no, she has no problem with the general because he goes to church. And he did for a while when I was going to church with them. He would come too because we had room in the car. And this was back when General still lived up here before he moved into the Twins. So she has no problem with the General because he went to church and he's a good boy who loves Jesus. Even though he's one of the darkest motherfuckers you'll ever see. And look, I'm just saying, Grandma's not going to even listen to this because she doesn't listen to my show. I remember when we did when I showed her the pilot, or just clips of it. She's like, "Where's the video? All I hear is talking." I'm like, "It's a podcast." What's a podcast? I had to explain her the concept of a podcast. It's an online radio show. It's audio only. You're meant to listen to this while you're doing other shit. Occasionally we may have a visual gag or view, but it's usually just audio for this.
Look,
unless if I bring up the chick that says dicks are so cute, or the guy screaming, "Mommy, give me milkies."
Again, my grandma's set in her ways too, because technically, I don't have a job to her in my case.
Because they have laid you off?
No, I'm part-time. My grandma is like raised in that way of all men should be working like 60-hour jobs.
Well, if you want to die at a young age.
Yeah, let me explain one thing. I have to tell my grandma, the steel mills are closed. 1, I'm not in jail. 2, I'm not dead. And 3, I'm not in a gang. If I don't have a real job, Grandma, so seriously, I should just go to the corner and start selling dope then, right?
Start selling weed. Yeah, I have a job now. It makes me fuck tons of money.
Yeah, and will probably get me...
You want me to be a drug dealer then?
That's what I have to explain to my grandma, like, seriously. She's always like, oh, you need to go to school. I can go to school any damn well time I want.
It's just that everything's still closed! And it's June now!
Again, I can go to school anytime I want. I've seen people in their 40s, their 50s, even their 60s going back to school.
Dude, I saw when I was in college, one of my computer classes, and they actually did a news story about this because the news crew came in while we were doing class because one of the students was an 85-year-old black man.
And he
in a computer class. And he was like, and they were talking about, he's learning this, including how to stop a computer virus from affecting a computer. You know, one of the basic skills you should probably know if you're using computers. That's the one thing that stuck out in that news story. Because that sounds like it's patronizing. And if I was that old-ass motherfucker, I would just look at him like, really?
Again. I'm
like, old-ass 80-year-old ass black grandpa is like, just saying, I'm like, I ain't got no time for this bullshit. I got shit to do.
Again, I can go to school anytime I damn well please. Don't get me wrong, education is nice, but again, when you don't get hired for that job, it's like that job that you're field major in, what do you have? A chance to go flip burgers at McDonald's and a freaking $127,000 worth of debt.
Don't even remind me.
Again, and Johnny Boy's older than me, he's still paying off student loans.
Yeah. I got Pell Grants, but that helped, but it's still...
Again.
Still.
My grandma believes that this is like back in the day where it's like her mind is kind of like set in this old thing of, I don't have a job unless I'm working like in a steel mill somewhere.
Okay, I like that picture.
So that's the one thing. That's how
I'm sorry, I'm looking at lesbians.
I was looking at that earlier. But again, it's kind of like Well, now I kind of do like the real. Now the real picture makes more sense.
I made you happy, didn't I?
But again, my grandma said in her ways of I should be having a job in a steel mill somewhere. Steel mills are closed. Obviously.
Yeah, again. How?
And it's like I'm not, it's like, and again, I'm not dead, I'm not in a gang, and I'm pretty much not in prison. So I'm doing
and I do have a job.
Exactly.
It's just that, I'm like, it's just that my hours kind of are lax right now because we're still on lockdown.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm like, because normally you work way more than this.
Yeah.
I know for a fact you work way more than this.
I would pretty much be at work 4 days, and then I have 2 days off. But yeah, it's still be at work.
And it's like 8 to 10 hour shifts, isn't it?
About like 8 to 5. So at least 8 hour shifts and all that, like we do. But again, it's
it's not full 40, but it's a significant amount.
Yeah, it's close to like 40. It's like literally, it's close to like
it's close to 40 without going over 40, so they can give you benefits.
Yeah.
Thank you for most businesses doing that shit.
Again, I'm part time, so it's kind of like yes, this is me more money to me. This is overtime. The only time I've worked way longer than 40 hours was during that polar vortex.
You're one of the few motherfuckers that actually showed up.
That's the reason why. One girl said she was not going to show up because obviously she didn't want to show up in that cold. So it was me, another person, and our boss, and I did not know our assistant manager at the time got injured. Like, slipped on ice and got injured. I didn't know that.
You're like, fuck this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and you guys will worship me. Because I had the nuts to do it.
No,
I'm like, I remember when that happened, I was out shoveling.
Look, it's like when I had my mom's car before I even had a car and all that, I had my mom's car and she told me, like, when she went out of town, oh yeah, my battery's slowly dying. My boss is like, my old boss helped me change not only the wiper blades, but the battery. And literally, he was actually saying, damn, when was the last time your mom actually had these wiper blades changed? I don't freaking know. But yeah, he helped me change the battery and the license, pretty much wiper blades after work one day. What happened? I used my stepmother's van because obviously I was at work. No. Go to a warehouse where it's like this, where one of the drivers didn't tell, like my boss, that we didn't have no power. The power went out at 5 in the morning and he was there at 7. So literally, when the power kicked back on, it was like 10:30. We stayed in the office, the only office that actually has that has a backup generator a little bit.
So you wouldn't freeze the
Yeah. But we parked our vehicles outside and parked our personal vehicles in. So it was like 3 of us.
The only time I remember, like, when it was that cold, I remember, like, when we were forced to stay home. Because it literally was, if you step outside with any exposed skin, frostbite within minutes. It was like 50, 60 below. It's not safe to go outside.
That was the polar vortex. And literally my boss was like this, if anyone shows up, I will give you pizza. Me and another girl showed up because it was her time to work and all that. It was her day to work. So me and her showed up.
Or give you pizza.
Like, it was me and her that showed up and our boss. It was only 3 people it was only 3 people out of total out of there.
You know what I want.
Oh yeah, you bought that shit last night. I'm surprised you haven't
I gotta get my fix, man.
But again, I showed up, and this is where I worked beyond 40 hours because I worked it's like me and this one girl worked nothing but Monday through frickin' Saturday. All frickin' day. We worked Monday through Saturday, both of us from 8 to 5. By the time we looked at our schedule, she had she had like how many hours I've had. Because at least she gets to come in at 8:30 and all that, and I came in at 8. We both had 83.6. She had pretty much 82.1. That's how many hours we had at our job, and we worked pretty much 2 weeks non-fucking stop. My paycheck was nice, but damn.
You know, like you were like half dead at the end of it.
Yeah, pretty much. We were all freaking tired. And when the one girl that said came back, like that called off, said she was not showing up, came back, she said it was too cold. It's like me, my old boss, and one girl.
Probably all 3 of you just said, start sucking our dicks.
No, all 3 of us looked at her like, what the fuck are you complaining about cold, motherfucker? Like,
we were out in it!
Yes! I know for a fact my mom cursed me out because I used my money to buy her a battery. But she was glad that I did buy her a battery. Because almost half of my neighbors, everyone that literally decided, oh yeah, I'm not going to buy a battery or stay in the house, dude, their cars would not start up for the life of them. No matter what they did, they could not start up. No, my mom went outside like, oh my god, is my car going to... Started up her car and actually called me saying, Jay, I'm glad you bought me a battery. Thank you. No problem. I'm sorry. It's like, I'm sorry I cursed you out. Like, yeah, don't worry. I told you I got your back. But again, oh my god, was it horrible. That was like stupidly cold. And for the, it's like literally, this is how fucked up it was. For the next after we were working and all that crap, when every finally thing opened up, we were delivering nothing but batteries. 6-7 batteries. Like we deliver 5. It's like because Indiana's law without hazmat and all that, you need without a hazmat endorsement, you can only carry 5 batteries if you work at a company like I did. We deliver like 3 batteries to one place, pick up another. Pick up 4. It's like pick up 3, deliver another 2 to another place, and pick up the other 2 batteries. Dude, for those whole entire, fucking 3 to 4 weeks, we were picking up nothing and dropping off nothing but batteries. Because every shop I went to, every damn bay was full of people that needed batteries. And that was the one thing, my stepmom's van was, doing like this. It was so damn cold, it didn't want to try to start up, but I was, pumping. I pretty much forced it. It's oh, yeah. I hit the gas and all that a little bit to get a little bit of pressure into it. Hit the brake, and then it started right up. I was like, oh, yep, it tried not to, but it started up. I'm going to work. Going to work. My paycheck was nice for those 2 damn... for those 3 weeks, my paycheck was fucking nice. I was making close to $800, every 2 weeks. And then when we finally got some normalcy, I was going back down to 4. But I was like, damn, my paycheck was nice. My boss understood me because one Saturday, I showed up at 9. I was supposed to be there at 8. I was dead tired. My body finally was like, go to fucking sleep now. I went to sleep. I woke up, it was 9:30. I'm like, oh shit, I'm late for work. Rushed out the house. The boss even understood. He's like, I understand.
God, considering what we just went through.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm going to let that slide, but considering you're one of the motherfuckers that showed up during whenever no one else would.
It was me and another girl, and she actually showed up late, but even he understood. We were dead tired. And that was the Saturday I had to work. Even my boss explained, Jeff is probably dead tired. He probably, went to sleep and then woke up. And he even told me when I came in, he was like, I understood because you probably, you were pretty much dead tired. You stuck it out with us.
Okay, Red Fox, what did you... Oh, no, it's just a generic announcement.
So...
Oh, it's the Discord malware thing where he mentioned to everybody. Okay, so... Alright, since we haven't done it yet this episode, and we didn't do it at all last episode, do we brave the cesspit?
Fuck it, why not? Again, that just tells you, I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Amazing biggest excavator mulches modern technology, okay? What the fuck, Adam?
Is it wrong for me to say that right when I said fuck it, I kind of got a shiver down my spine when I said ready to set it?
I'm just looking through.
The fuck?
Influencers are covering themselves in their own feces to support Blackout Tuesday. No. No.
I think I just threw up in my mouth.
So everyone's talking about it. You know what this reminds me of? Please, it's a video from State of Emergency for the PS2.
What the fuck?
I can't describe it.
Hold on. click on the damn photo. I want. What the? That black guy should be. It's like black guy should be honored, man. Just to have an ass on the.
This is just within the last 2 days. I'm just curious.
You mean bi-curious? Oh no, no, be right back.
Wait, what?
Keep talking, I'll be right back.
No. No! Oh, God! Oh, I just saw something. I don't want to describe it. No. Okay. I'll show you!
Because all I heard when I went upstairs was, oh God, no! Oh God! Oh, what the fuck?
What did you eat? I can't look at that. No, that's making me sick. I regret that.
Oh my God. Just imagine you have to break that shit down.
No.
What the hell, man? Wait, what the fuck is that?
I don't. I'm afraid to click.
Click on it.
I'm afraid to click.
Fucking click on it.
Fine. Oh God, no! Nope!
Is that a guy or?
No, that was a dude. No. Oh God!
Oh God, no!
No, God, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that segment. No.
Okay, you're gonna have to show me the video of the guy doing something later, but
No.
why not? What was so wrong with that video?
You want to watch gay porn? Fine.
Oh God, that was gay porn. What the fuck?
I don't want. Or like, it's in the cesspit.
Did someone get off on that shit?
Well, some people do.
You mean yaoi fangirls?
I don't. We're like, no. If you're into that, go, more power to you, but we're not.
I still can't get over that fat chick.
Ugh.
That horrified
I
me.
regret that.
That kind of horrified me. That and rubbing your own feces in your face.
Okay, that's funny. I can show this. I'm not sure I want to edit. Fuck it.
There are two types of what?
Of snack girlfriends.
The one that will fucking eat you.
No, I'm like, no, the one is like disturbed, the other one is like it has nosebleeds. Is like, yeah, I approve. I
That one fat ass cat.
Alright, I think we're done with Discord for right now.
There is some disturbing
And
shit.
I'm not even going to bother putting anything up on there, I'm too lazy.
There is some very disturbing shit on Discord.
Well, under certain channels. Like the disease fucking cesspit. Hey, I asked!
decision.
I asked, asshole!
I know, and I don't regret the decision. Well, there's 2 decisions I regret. That fat woman,
And the turd coming out of the toilet.
that, and pretty much rubbing species on yourself.
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
What country does this shit? I think I just answered my question. Some foreign place that doesn't have
I'm
water.
sorry. I'm sorry. What the fuck am I looking at?
What type of mascot is this?
That's a dude in a fur scarab. Are you serious?
Wait, what?
Dude in a fursuit is lit off Roman candles and is just pointing it every which way and just shooting it.
Is it wrong for me to hope that he gets blown up for some reason?
I'm afraid.
I think, no lie, I kind of believe he took his school's mascot.
No, that's a fursuit. How did he not set himself on fire?
I was kind of hoping he blew himself up with Roman candles. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm kind of hoping. I kind of was hoping. It might
my brain.
It might make some sense.
No, it doesn't. Furries are weird. Fuck, Red Fox says the same thing.
Hold on. And what is half your folder dedicated to on the computer? What
I know exactly who I am saying that shit.
Like, wait, you said furries are weird. What the fuck is half your computer folder dedicated to? What the hell, man? You hypocritical bastard.
No, I know full well. I'm like, Red Fox says the same thing. We look at these assholes that wear the fucking suits and do crazy shit like that. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
You do know there is, I saw it a long time ago, but there is a slight convention of this shit, right?
Oh, you're suggesting that we go to gift parties?
No, it's not gift parties. It's more
Gift parties, I said. Which is the furry, cutesy word for fucking!
Yeah, well, you don't know who the fuck the rabbit is anyway. It's pretty much...
I'm like, dressed as a chick, secretly as a dude inside.
I've seen that shit before, too.
We look at these guys and go, oh god, why? What are you doing?
No, their philosophy, I'm a chick trapped in a man's body.
I don't... No.
Just like how you have some that say, I'm a woman trapped in a man. It's like, I'm a pretty much woman trapped in a... It's like, I'm a man trapped in a woman's body. So I'm a woman trapped in a man's body, and it's like a man trapped in a woman's body. It's like... It's fucked up.
Where's the potato?
It's fucked up how
Potato! I don't.
If you want a sex change, more power to you.
Yeah, but I don't want one, and I don't do this shit, and I look at it, and I'm like, why?
I'd rather not go through the procedure of that shit. I'd rather stay at you.
Why do they make fursuits? Why do they wear those things? One, they're expensive. Two, they're not they're fucking hot inside because you're coating yourself in something that's basically meant.
You're coating yourself in a latex fursuit.
Not latex. No, you're covering yourself in an outfit where mascots at actual sports conventions fucking hate those outfits.
No, not really. Because if you look at the mascot, they do get to have fun. Well, they also
but they're also sweating their balls off inside.
They are, but again, you got to realize something. They're getting paid a shit ton of money. I mean,
no, these guys do this for recreation.
But if you look at something, look at Benny the Bull. He's the highest paying mascot in history.
Well, he No, I'm talking about these guys. They're just doing it for fun and recreation. They're not getting paid for it. No, they're paying money just to go do that. Because they do it at, like, conventions and shit and out in public. And they have to pay for the suit in the first place. And that's like several $100. And they're all handmade, too.
You know they're working some good-ass job there.
Where's that income? Why ain't I getting that?
You're looking in the wrong profession, my friend. You're looking in the wrong profession.
I knew I should have just accepted that job for bagdragon.com. Get paid $300 per every fucked up sex toy I come up with. That's an actual site. It's the furry sex toy website. Where you can get dildos and fleshlights modeled after... Yes.
What have you been Google searching?
Dude, I've known about that site for years. I went there one time just to see it, and I'm just laughing, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, wait, $300 and people actually buy this shit? When I could just go to, like, we could just go to Lion's Den, give them $10, and I got a pocket pussy right there.
This is the first time I'm ever hearing of this site. That just tells you I don't Google search first.
No, dude, they make dildos that have cum tubes attached to them, so girls can simulate being nutted inside.
You got that at Lion's Den.
Except they're shaped like horse cocks.
Again, you still have that at the Lion's Den.
Giant horse dildos?
No, giant black dildos.
We're like, but we've already established there's no cock like horse cock. I couldn't finish that line with that lyric with a straight face.
That just tells you the farmer's daughter is doing something to is like the thunder the horse. That's what happened. The farmer's daughter is doing something to Thunder the horse. This is why Thunder the horse likes her so damn much.
I think we got a couple minutes left, but my brain is a potato.
Again, just like the people that like scat.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know, but
No, just no. No.
Someone comment on this. Tell me, why the fuck is shit is sexy? Quick. Someone that knows this crap, tell me, why the fuck is shit, like a girl shitting on your face, sexy?
I don't know.
No, why the fuck is a girl just shitting in general sexy? Like, oh my god, I want her to shit while I come.
No.
Again, just like the people that find pissing a fetish.
No.
And we've seen how 2 girls in 1 cup ended. We've seen how that shit ended.
You know, it's been over a decade since that video came out.
I know! Which is interesting as hell because when I first saw it, I gave up like chocolate ice cream for like almost a year. I was disturbed to the point of I didn't want to eat chocolate ice cream for a year, and I damn well didn't want to try to take a shit for a year.
Until your butt says you have to.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, in my case...
Which, I had that earlier today.
Sucks to be you. My stomach is like...
I'm like, well, all of a sudden, like, my body's like, oh god, I gotta poop.
My stomach just tells me that since I have no filter. It sucks not it's like, look, it sucks not having a gallbladder because every time you eat something, grease just goes right through your ass. So again, anyone that's into that type of foreplay between they like shit or piss, I mean getting pissed on by a girl or getting shit on, someone comment and tell me why is like just tell us why the fuck is that sexy?
I don't want... No, I don't want an answer to that question!
I kind of do, because that's the age-old mystery that I kind of want to know. Why the fuck does anyone thinking that smelly-ass shit is sexy? Like, I want a girl to piss in my freaking mouth right now and just... What the fuck? I do not find that sexy as hell. Your breath is going to be kicking.
I think we're done.
There we are.
I think we're done.
Society's fucked up. We established this.
And we have to end with this.
Try the door. It hurts. It's like it hurts more effective. Try the door. It's more effective. Or hear that.
Ow!
No, you should have tried it on the corner piece over there.
I'm done.